actually thought that sex burned more calories than that. Per hour? I thought it was per session, but then it depends on how long the session is.
Yeah. I thought it was about 400.
It must be more than
how much you said? 300 and something?
360.
I think our friends is about 4 something. It depends on how vigorous.
And it's true. Maybe it depends on the country.
I'm running my eyes.
No, I think also it depends on the country where that information was taken
from.
Yeah,
if it's from India, then I don't know.
Okay, let's go through that. So India is going to be down there. But if it's the Caribbean, I'm sure we're going to be burning more.
A lot more.
Okay. The sweat and all that. Body sweat.
Yes, all right then. Okay, then. Well, I hope that you seriously took note of the exercises that you've seen so far in the show. And earlier on, we were talking about body fat, and we want to visit those again, all right? So here are a couple of pictures that will describe it a bit better. I'm going to kind of hand it over to you, Pam, in terms of...
Pam, yes.
Sorry, Mary.
I'm going to answer to Pam now.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So, explain this to us.
Right. To be honest,
okay,
we've got...
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the way I can describe these body shapes, we've got the ectomorph, yeah, and ectomorph means a pencil shape. Is that what we?
Right.
Yeah. When you're an ectomorph, you're like a pencil shape. You go straight down.
That counts me out.
Yeah, you're one of those people that don't put on any weight.
Yeah.
This one here,
the second one.
The second one,
it's like, let me see, because I've got something here. Because it says here that men store fat in the following areas. So you can see where the men are storing fat. That's where the red bits are.
Men are more likely to be a pencil shape because they've got no shape whatsoever.
Well, not those ones with the bare guts.
Yeah.
But everyone else. But let's move on to the second picture here, where we have different shapes. We've got the apple shape, which can be for men and women. You can see how that looks there. And more weight is above the waist. Now, a lot of us with this apple shape, and maybe I fall into that category, I think the problem is, how do we get rid of for women, we have the problem because it's above the abdomen and the top bit just underneath the breasts, like in the middle of the stomach. It's very hard to work on those, the lower and the upper.
Well, a lot of women at the apple shape tend to have more up here.
Right.
So what we do, we concentrate on working, keeping the core muscles tight. So what we'll tend to do is when we do the sit-ups, and again, a lot of people cannot, we have to look at, a lot of people cannot do sit-ups because they tend to do it the wrong way.
Right.
There is a right way and a wrong way of doing sit-ups.
Okay, and I want the camera to return on you so we can show that.
Yeah. We concentrate. So when we go up, so we will concentrate more on the upper abs, and that is, it takes a long time on a woman to, I find that is quite
especially
stubborn
when you're childbearing.
So it takes a long time. You find that you will probably get rid of the lower part a lot easier than the upper.
I've been trying most of my life after having children. What have you done, Beth, to try and get rid of your belly fat?
I've been doing a lot of walking, morning and evening.
That doesn't do anything, does it? That won't get rid of belly fat, will it?
And also, I think
I find it hasn't really.
But I think it's changing your diet.
The diet, because I'm thinking exercise.
Changing your diet, and I find a lot of the women here tend to go for bread.
Yeah,
guilty.
They have got
teeth bread.
Yeah, they have got a very soft spot for bread, and what we don't realize is that bread is like glue; it sticks to the stomach.
You know, I said to you once that I was listening to a radio program, and it was a chef, and he was talking about, you know, the way that when he cooks food and nutrition or whatever, and he said the best way that he tries to tell women not to eat bread, as much as, you know, we love bread, is, can you imagine when you're doughing, when you're kneading the bread, and it's nice sticky kind of consistency, and you just take the dough and you just sling it on the wall, and it sticks onto that wall. That is what happens when you eat.
Think of you put in wallpaper. Think of putting a wallpaper on the wall. I mean, in St. Lucia you don't use wallpaper that much, but making a paste out of flour and pasting it on the wall to stick the wallpaper on. Well, that's what the white flour does to your stomach. It does actually lines the stomach, and as you eat, everything that you eat sticks just like glue onto your stomach lining. And you find that a lot of people, if they stop or kind of cut down on the bread, what they'll do, they'll find that they'll go to the toilet to wee. Can I say that?
Yes, what are you going to say? Urinate.
Yeah, you know my English. To urinate more, because what's happening, they're getting rid of the fluid.
Well, that's what's been happening to me recently.
You're getting rid of the fluid in the body
and drinking more water, and I just feel that as soon as I drink the water, I need to go to the
because
toilet.
there's none of that dough in your stomach.
But somebody told me it's not healthy. The fact that I'm drinking water and it's flushing out really quickly, that's not a good sign. You know?
Well, I would have thought, you know, if you're exercising, and then especially in this heat, you need to be drinking to rehydrate your body. And you know, I can't see, and getting rid of toxin in your body.
And also, not being rude, but how about your barrel, you know, number 2? How often do we have to, you know, go to the toilet? Someone said we should really, like, 3 times a day, and I only go once a day.
Yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's body's different. I don't know many people who go 3 times a day. Maybe twice a day, once, twice. But
but the bread,
I was told, I don't know, but I was told.
But I think that the bread it's kind of too heavy. So, you know, and I think that's what caused a lot of our women's problem here.
Let me just go back to the question that was asked before in terms of men and women, and why men have more, you know, they have more fat in the body. And we had an interesting picture to show everyone where we have a man's body and we have a woman's body, and then we have the fat content. When we get that picture, that'd be really nice to show you that how is it that men seem to have so much fat in their body, but yet, there we go, but yet when it's time for them to lose it, they lose it quicker than a woman?
Because they have more muscles in their body. And also their metabolism is they burn quicker than women.
You know, you said that something not too nice came up, you know, and they have more of a more sex...
Test.
No, it's not that. No, I'm looking at. I was trying to think that, you know, they have more of an active life, physically active life than a woman, perhaps. So that will help them.
To be honest, you know, the men are heavy. They use more heavy weight. They use their muscle more than women. But I feel that it's because they got more muscle mass, and they've got. They burn up fat a lot quicker. You know.
All right. Well, you know, men have a. Gosh, I'm happy that men can do that, because a lot of men, if they're not working, they don't exercise as much as they should do. So I'm actually glad that they can lose that way. This is Dolor Factor Live, of course, on DBS. We'll be back soon.
Pump it. Pump. 4, 3, 2. 1, take it out, 2, 3, 4, bring it in. Now give yourself the heel digs, 4. Now give me a little hop, this low impact, this is the low, warming up, we're just warming up, take it up, 1. Take it out with the out. Okay, are we good? We're only not getting warm up now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Imagine you've got a skipping rope. Come on, and we get warmer now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there. Okay guys, remember it's important to do the warm up and the stretches. Okay, we're going to do one more stretch. Hold it there, warm up. We're nice and warm. We need to warm up for about 6 minutes. Toes up, hands on the bent knee. Hands on the bent knee, soft knees, abs tight. Change onto the other side. Hold it there. Abs tight. Don't lock that knee. Both feet together. Tuck bottom under, sucks abs in. Work, stretch the lower back. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the legs behind you. Body comes forward. Stretching out the rhomboids and the back of the leg. Hold it there for 4. The gastrocnemius muscles, which is the calf muscles. Come together, take the other leg behind, open up the chest, your pectoral muscles, abs tight, body forward, hold it there. 4, 3, 2, feet together, hands on your thigh, hold it there, tuck, suck and hold again. But tuck bottom in, suck stomach in. Take the legs out to the side. Shift your weight from side to side, 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 and hold it there. Reach up with the hand, go slightly across, stretching out the oblique muscles. Come center, take it to the other side. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that's our warm-up done. Okay, we also remember it's important to always start off with a warm-up and finish with a cool-down.